What's going on, everyone? Gormy here. Today, I am bringing you guys a 4-3-1-2 tactic that is absolutely amazing. Now, this tactic, when I was setting it up, it was in preparation for a save that I am going to be starting on Monday when I return to Twitch. So, yes, I'm coming back to Twitch this upcoming Monday. I will be posting stuff in the Discord about it, and I will be posting the streams on here on the YouTube channel. I'll be editing the streams down in like half hours so that you guys can watch. And if you guys are interested, come on over and join us over on the Twitch stream. So if you guys would like to check out my Twitch, it is twitch.tv/ygormy. Also, before we get into the video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be linking the tactic in the Discord, which is linked down below, if you guys would like to download it. But without further ado, let's get in and see what this 4-3-1-2 is all about. All right, so this is the 4-3-1-2 Titan. That is what it will be called when you guys are looking for it in the Discord to download it. Now, with this tactic, there are two scenarios that will occur. You are either going to dominate your league, win a bunch of trophies, outscore everybody, or win a trophy or two, challenge for the title, and still outscore everyone. Those are the two scenarios that will happen. You can win games by 7-8 goals. It's absolutely insane. I had two strikers on two different teams score over 60 goals, and two strikers on one team combined for over 70. So it's absolutely amazing. But getting into the 4-3-1-2 Titan, we've got an advanced forward on attack, which shoot more often, a deep line forward on attack, which shoot more often. The advanced playmaker on support has dribble less. Both center mids on attack, all we added was tackle harder to them. Ball winning midfielder on defend was left as is. Both complete wingbacks have crossed more often and aim crosses at center. Then the central defenders both have tackle harder, and the goalkeeper was left as is. We played with an attacking mentality. With attacking width, we went with wide. We pass into space. We overlap on the left and the right, and we play out from the defense. We work the ball into the box. We dribble less, and we have a much higher tempo. In transition, we counter press, we counter, distribute quickly, and distribute to the fullbacks and center backs. So distribute to your defense. We have a much higher line of engagement and a higher defensive line. We have extremely urgent pressing intensity and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. And then our corner set pieces and everything is the elite corner set pieces and elite set piece tactics. They will be attached to this tactic, and I will also have it in the Discord for you guys to download to use with any save that you guys do. But now let's look at PSG and what they did for team overview, player overview, and squad overall. All right, so we won the league with PSG with 97 points, only losing one game, which was to Angers. I have no idea how they lost to Angers, but okay. We were runners-up in the Champions League, and the team that we played in the Champions League, we were also testing with. So this tactic, absolutely phenomenal. We won the French Cup, won the Trophy des Champions as usual. Now, team overview-wise, we had 112 goals. 112, that's 42 more than the next highest, which was Olympique Marseille at 70. We had the most shots in the league by 114. We had the fewest shots against. We were in 5th for best pass completion with 87%. Most possession, we were in 4th with 53%. We were in 2nd for most tackles won with 794. Most dribbles made, PSG not in this time. Usually are in there at PSG. But shutout-wise, we had 23, which was 6 more than anyone else. And fewest conceded, we only conceded 21, which was 20 less than anyone else. So absolutely insane they were throughout this season. Now getting into the player overview, Kylian Mbappe had 39 league goals. The next highest was 39, was 23 from Wissam Ben Yedder. Neymar had 22 goals. Most assists, Neymar had 13. Rafinha had 10. Mbappe with the most shots in the league. Mbappe also with the most player of the matches with 13. Neymar had 8. Most key passes, Neymar had 123. Best pass completion, Marquinhos had 95%. Most tackles won, we are not in for player-wise, but we are for team-wise. We are not in most dribbles made. Most shutouts, however, we are with Keylor Navas with 21. And then fewest conceded, Keylor Navas only let in 20. So, I mean, this team, absolutely insane. Then we look at the squad overall. Kylian Mbappe had 67 goals in 51 games. The man is insane in this tactic. Neymar had 34 goals. Miguel Di Maria had 14. Mauro Icardi with 11. Kimpembe with 7. Rafinha with 7. Marquinhos with 7. Idrissa Gueye with 4. Pablo Sarabia and Marco Verratti and Leandro Paredes also all had 4. These 4 right here who all had 4 goals, they're all the midfielders, so they're still contributing, and you can see 2 of them contributing assist-wise as well. Rafinha would play advanced playmaker sometime, but would also play in the midfield at times as well. Marquinhos and Presnel Kimpembe obviously both playing those center back roles and are absolutely insane with the corner set piece tactics. But getting into assist-wise, Neymar with 27, Juan Bernat with 16, Rafinha with 15, Kylian Mbappe with 14 on top of the 67 goals he had, Angel Di Maria with 13, Marco Verratti with 12, Pablo Sarabia with 10, Alessandro Florenzi with 8. So your complete wingbacks, which were Juan Bernat and Alessandro Florenzi with 8, Juan Bernat with 16, combining for 24. That is pretty good. But now we're moving on to the next club. All right, so here we are with Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund finished in second to Bayern Munich. They also finished runners-up in the German Super Cup. They got knocked out by Bayern Munich in the quarterfinal of the DFB Pokal. They got knocked out in the semifinal by Atletico Madrid, who went on to win the Champions League, which is another team that we tested this tactic with. So, I mean, this tactic really allows teams to compete, allows them to score a buttload of goals as well. Now, getting into the team overview, Borussia Dortmund, even though they finished second, scored 87 goals. They had the most shots in the league. They came in fourth. They were tied with Bayer Leverkusen with the fewest shots against. Best pass completion, they were not in. Possession, however, they were at 50%. Most tackles won, they came in fifth with 770. Most dribbles made, they're not in. Most shutouts, not in. And fewest conceded, they were at 45. So a little bit leakier because their defense is not as good as PSG's. But, I mean, they're still able to compete because of their attacking force that they have up top with Royce, Sancho, Giovanni Reina, Jude Bellingham, Brandt, Hazard, Haaland. I mean, they have plenty of options to make up for the lack of defense that they have. But getting into the player overview, we can see right here, most goals, Erling Haaland having 39 goals, just like Mbappe. Most assists, Marco Reus with 12. Most shots, Erling Haaland. Most player of the matches, Erling Haaland with 14. Most key passes, Rafael Guerreiro with 108. Marco Reus with 95. Best pass completion, Manuel Akanji with 96%. Most tackles won, we are not in, but team-wise, once again, they were. Most dribbles made, they were not in. Shutouts, Roman Berkey in 8th with 8. Fewest conceded, they were not in. But getting into how the club did overall, here's the second player that scored over 60 goals, and that is Erling Haaland. He had 64 goals scored on the season. Thorgan Hazard with 22, and he would come on for Haaland. And in one of the highlights I'm going to show you, he had a hat trick in like 6 minutes time. It was absolutely insane. Jude Bellingham with 6, Thomas Delaney with 6, and Axel Witsel with 6. That's nice to see. Marco Reus with 5, Emery Can and Mats Hummels with 4, a few with 3, and a couple with 1. So, I mean, you get that contribution from everybody. And then Marco Reus assist-wise with 20, Rafael Guerrero with 16. Thorgan Hazard, on top of his 22 goals, had 12 assists. Axel Witsel with 12 assists. Erling Haaland, on top of having 64 goals, had 11 assists. Jude Bellingham with 7. Julian Brandt with 6. You got Thomas Delaney with 6. You got Giovanni Reina with 5. Multiple with 3. A couple with 2. And a couple with 1. So, I mean, you're getting contributions from everywhere. Yes, they did not get a trophy, but, I mean, they made it pretty far in every single competition they were in. And they only missed out on the league, I think, by 6 points. So, I mean, they get 2 of these losses back, preferably to Werder Bremen and when they got smacked by Schalke, or even the Mainz one. But, I mean, they were right there with Bayern Munich. So, I mean, it is a very viable tactic onto Atletico Madrid. All right, so here we are with Atletico Madrid. You can see the board is not happy with where they finished because they finished in 4th. But they made up for that by winning the Champions League over PSG. So absolutely phenomenal. They got knocked out in a Madrid derby in the Spanish Cup. They did not win the league due to having a few hiccups along the way due to injury. Also, Barcelona had an unreal season. I mean, Madrid couldn't even catch them. So, being Real Madrid, that is. But going into team overview, once again, we scored the most goals in the league with 78. Most shots for Atletico Madrid finished 2nd. Fewest shots against, they finished 5th. Best pass completion, not in. Most possession, however, they are with 52%. Most tackles won, they were in 5th with 836. Most dribbles made, they were not in. Shutouts, they were tied in 6th with 13. And they were in 8th with fewest conceded with 43. And no wonder why Barcelona did so well. They only allowed 17 goals that season. But getting into the player overview, the league top scorer was once again one of the players due to this tactic, Luis Suarez with 30 goals. Assist-wise, Angel Correa with 16. He played the deep line forward role, I believe, a majority of the time. And if it wasn't the deep line forward role, he played the advanced forward role. So him and Luis Suarez have a great connection up front. Kieran Trippier, though, tied in 7th with 8 assists. Most shots, Luis Suarez in 2nd. Player of the matches, Luis Suarez in 4th with 8. Most key passes, Angel Correa with 94. Best pass completion, we are not in. Tackles won, we are not in. Dribbles made, not in. But shutouts, we are. Jan Oblak with 13. Fewest conceded, we are not in because they had a leaky defense. But getting into the squad, we've got Luis Suarez scoring 42 goals. So the minimum right now is 42 goals from one of your strikers. That is pretty nice. Now, when I say minimum from one of your strikers, obviously there's 2. But from the main goal scoring option, the minimum is 42 right now. Angel Correa had 16. Saul with 11. Moussa Dembele with 10. Thomas Lemar had 8. Hector Herrera with 7. Felipe with 6. Marcus Llorente and Koke both with 5. João Felix and Jose Jimenez with 4. And then a couple with 1. Now, assist-wise, Angel Correa with 26 overall. Kieran Trippier with 14. Mario Hermoso with 9. Hector Herrera with 9. Luis Suarez with 8. Saul with 6. Same with Sime Versalco, I believe that's how you pronounce it, with 6. Renan Lodi also had 6. You've got Koke with 5. Thomas Lemar with 4. A few with 3. 1 with 2. And a couple with 1. So overall, once again, very solid performance. Yes, Atletico Madrid could have done a little bit better, but they did have injuries to some key players throughout the season, but they ended up winning the Champions League, and we will most definitely take that, but on to the next club. All right, so here we are with Manchester United. We are also going to be showing Liverpool at the same time. These are the last 2 clubs that we tested with. Now, Man United kind of underachieved in European competition, both in Champions League and the Euro League, and then the FA Cup. They got knocked out in the quarterfinal by West Ham and got knocked out by Everton in the Carabao Cup, but being knocked out and everything allowed them to focus on the league, which they won with 92 points, which was 12 points clear of Man City. Liverpool ended up finishing in third. We will get to Liverpool's competition here right now. So, Liverpool, like I said, finished in third. Champions League, they got knocked out in the quarterfinal by the eventual winners, Atletico Madrid. So, Atletico Madrid knocked out Liverpool, which was one of our teams, Dortmund, which was one of our teams, and PSG, which was one of our teams. So, 4 of our teams got to within the final 8, I believe it was. So that is absolutely phenomenal. But they got knocked out in the quarterfinal by Manchester City in the FA Cup and knocked out in the semifinal by Leicester City. So Liverpool kind of underachieved, but Man United went all the way, won the league. Now getting into the league overview basically for both of them. Most goals, Man United had 104, Liverpool with 77. So both teams above everybody else. Most shots for, both of them 1 and 2. Fewest shots against, second and third. Best pass completion, Liverpool was in 8th with 87%, which means Man United was probably around the 85% mark. Most possession, Liverpool with 54%, coming in 4th. Man United coming in 8th with 50%. Most tackles won, Man United with 1,005, one more than Burnley. So they came in first, and then Liverpool came in 6th with 914. Dribbles made, neither club was in. Most shutouts, however, they both were. Man U coming in second with 18, Liverpool coming in third with 17. Then fewest conceded, Man U in second with 33, and Liverpool coming in third with 41. So getting into the player overview. Most goals in the league was Marcus Rashford with 28. Coming in second was Anthony Martial with 27. If you can do that in reality, that would really help Man U. And then in fourth was Sadio Mane with 22. Most assists, Bruno Fernandes with 17. Alex Telles with 16, coming in 1 and 2. Then Paul Pogba coming in 8th with 10, which he already has half that in reality currently. Man's on a mission. Then shot-wise, we got Virgil van Dijk, Anthony Martial, and Marcus Rashford all in there. Most player of the match performances. Marcus Rashford tied in first in a 4-way tie with 7. Anthony Martial in a 4-way tie, it looks like, for second with 6. Most key passes, Alex Telles with 146. Bruno Fernandes with 123. James Milner with 111. Best pass completion, Victor Lindelof with 95%. That's surprising. Then you got Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming in first with tackles with 171. Paul Pogba tied in third with 138. You got Donny van de Beek in 6th with 121. And Jordan Henderson in 7th with 120. Most dribbles made, nobody was in. Most shutouts, however, finishing 1 and 2. David De Gea with 19. Alisson with 17. Fewest conceded, David De Gea in second with 28. Ederson had a phenomenal season for Man City, only letting up 19. But get into the squad for Liverpool. Sadio Mane had 34, Mohamed Salah with 20, and Divock Origi with 10. So those three kind of rotated in and out as the strikers up front. And as you can see, Salah only played 38 games, so he did definitely get injured for a little bit there. So Jota and Divock Origi probably split time, maybe even Roberto Firmino for a little bit. But the main three that played up top combined for 64 goals together, so that is absolutely awesome. You got Virgil van Dijk with 9 goals, James Milner with 8, Firmino with 6, Wijnaldum with 5, Jota and Henderson with 4, a couple with 3, a couple with 2, and a few with 1. Then assist-wise, you've got Sadio Mane with 16 assists, James Milner with 14, Mohamed Salah with 11, Trent Alexander-Arnold with 10, Naby Keita and Joe Gomez both with 8. So a center back getting 8 assists, that's pretty nice. Andrew Robertson had 6. So you got Jordan Henderson with 5, same with Roberto Firmino, a couple with 3, a couple with 2, and a couple with 1. Now going over to Manchester United for the squad. We have got Anthony Martial scoring 40 goals overall. Marcus Rashford with 38. So they almost combined for 80 goals between the two of them. So that's absolutely phenomenal. The main front three that that would rotate striker-wise was Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford, and Mason Greenwood. So they all combined definitely over 80, almost hitting that 90 mark. So that's absolutely phenomenal. Actually, no, they did hit the 90 mark. I can't do math sometimes, but they broke that 90 mark. Paul Pogba with 10, Bruno Fernandes with 10, Matic and Donny van de Beek and Harry Maguire all with 9, and then a fall off from 9 down to 3 with Lindelof having 3, Bailly with 3, a couple with 2, a couple with 1. Then you got assist-wise, Bruno Fernandes with 24, Alex Telles with 20, Paul Pogba with 14, Donny van de Beek with 12, Marcus Rashford with 11, Matic with 10, Wan-Bissaka with 10. That amount of people having double-digit assist numbers is amazing. You got Fred with 7, Anthony Martial with 6, same with Juan Mata, a couple with 4, a couple with 3, and a couple with 1. So, I mean, overall, these teams did absolutely phenomenal, man. Absolutely phenomenal with this tactic. I know it's a longer video because I did a bunch of teams this time. I really wanted to see what this was capable of because this is the tactic we are going to be using for Everton, which will be the team I will be using starting Monday. But let's see how this performs in game. All right, so there we have it. That is the 3412 Titan. It is absolutely phenomenal. I will be using it live over on Twitch on Monday, so definitely check it out if you guys would like to do so. Like I said, my Twitch is twitch.tv/ygormy. I'll be linking it down below, as well as the Discord for you guys to download the tactic if you guys would like to do so. Now, without further ado, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did happen to enjoy. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.